Hey Lip Genie team, how you doing? Okay, so I'm finally tackling this. I wanted to share with you what I learned at the training, the Lip Bosses training this last week, and I wanted to do it in a quick video. Hopefully I can get it done in just one video, but if not, I might break it up into a couple. Anyway, I'm literally going to go off of my notes that I went off of, and I don't want you to just feel like you have to read all my notes, so that's why I'm making a video. First of all, I want to say it was a really awesome training, and I'm bummed that you girls couldn't be there. It was really good for new distributors, especially, and I even include myself in that category. But so hopefully what I portray is helpful enough, and you guys feel excited enough about the things that maybe you didn't get a chance to be a part of during that training, but kind of gets you pumped and ready for your opportunity to just explode here with Senegence. So first of all, I'm really excited about our team, the Lip Genie team. I feel so excited about everyone's potential. I feel like there's so much potential in each of you. You each have your own individual talents and skills and things that I don't even possess, that I really look forward to seeing you kind of blossom and become successful because of the skills and talents that you personally have developed. Okay, so the first thing that they mentioned, number one, in the training on Friday, was to earn as you learn. And I think this is key through your whole experience. So probably a lot of you, when you first signed up, and I sent you the documents, the welcome letter, and things like that, you might have been like, whoa, I'm a little overwhelmed. This is a lot of information, and you kind of feel like you're cramming things in your head, and everything's just kind of flying at you. And I want you to know that that's really normal. So it's kind of like whenever you start any type of new job, there's a learning curve, and you kind of feel like you're drinking from a fire hose. That's how my husband always says it when he starts a new job or is introducing a new product at his work. As a salesman, he's a salesman. So whenever you start doing something new in your life, you always kind of feel like overload a little bit. I don't want this to discourage you, and I want you to know that it's really normal. I felt this way, and I think a lot of people feel this way, and it doesn't mean that this opportunity isn't right for you just because a lot is coming at you all at once. It just means that this is a short period of time where you're going to learn some things and go through a learning curve, kind of learn the ropes and the basics of it. And once you kind of get a hang of how this is all run, then things can kind of feel like they slow down a little and you got more of the reins on things. So just know that you're normal when it feels like, boom, everything hitting you. I don't want you to get discouraged with that, and I really want you to think of it when you're doing anything. I know one of the trainings that Shar on Leah's team mentioned on Leah's group page is when you first decide to start exercising. And when you first start to exercise and you haven't done it for a while, you're super sore and you feel like, I don't want to do this. This can't be healthy for me. This isn't good for me. This wasn't right. But the reality is that you just need to exercise those muscles every day and keep at it, and eventually it gets easier and it is good for you. So if you felt right about signing up and now that you've joined you might feel a little overwhelmed, don't take that overwhelm as a sign that, oh, maybe I made a mistake. Take it as, okay, I've got a learning curve, some growing pains a little bit, but once I do, I'm going to be stronger and better because of it. Alright, so they first went over the difference between like the Lips kit and the 300 PV. I'm not going to go over that too much because I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Basically, the Lips kit, you can't customize what you get. You basically get pre-selected colors, and they send you a bunch of sample stuff, and which you can find a lot of times in other locations and for better prices and things like that. So I think we all understand the importance of a 300 PV order. And just to kind of give you a basic of what it entails, a 300 PV order basically comes down to 6 collections. You can get 6 collections, so a color, gloss, and oops, 6 of those collections in one 300 PV order. So when you ever are having anyone that is signing up, if they're feeling a little overwhelmed by that number, the 300 PV order, I want you to maybe word it to them in that way. Do you know about 6 people that would be interested in maybe trying this product out? Your mom, your grandma, your neighbor, your cousin, your coworker, your sister-in-law, your mother-in-law. I mean, right there, there's 6. So if they are feeling overwhelmed by that 300 PV order, if you can just say, if you know about 6 people that you think would try this, this is how fast the product goes. And I think for any of you that have already put in your 300 PV order, you already understand that it goes fast. And I've even had people that were super overwhelmed by that number and thinking, I don't want to do that big of an order, already calling me and saying, Amanda, I wish I would have put in more. I'm already out. I need more. I'm ordering again. I'm ordering a second time. I'm ordering a third time. And they've only been signed up for a couple weeks. So if you can just understand the 300 PV order, once you've done it once, you really see how fast it goes, how quickly it sells, and how you use some of it towards your samples and then some of it towards retail, and it really moves quickly. Okay, I also want you to, in understanding that, really emphasize that when you're signing up any of your distributors, okay? So when you have someone signing up, this needs to be emphasized again and again and again until that's really understood. And I've sent you some pictures that kind of do the comparisons between the different orders, orders that are under 300 PV versus orders that are above 300 PV or at least 300 PV or more, and how much savings people have when they hit that 300 PV mark. It is amazing how your order amount drops. The amount of money you're spending drops once you hit that 300 PV. So if you can help people understand that, that's really important. Okay, so Lip Bosses. I threw you in on this group, and if you're wondering what in the world is the Lip Bosses, I still don't quite get it. Basically, the purpose of Lip Bosses is to train, to set up your business, to maintain your business, for motivation, for announcements, and for recognition. Those are all the reasons why Lip Bosses exists. And it is run by our crown princess, Natalie Shaw, who is doing awesome. I think she made about 20 grand last month. So she really knows what she's doing. She knows the ropes. She knows how to show us the ropes. She knows the things to avoid. She knows the things that work. So listen to her advice, because honestly, it really truly is the best. Okay, navigating Lip Bosses. So as you've noticed, if you're on the Lip Bosses page, whatever is at the top of the page is usually what's most recently being talked about. So if someone looks up something from last June and they comment on that post from last June, that will immediately pop that up to the top of the Lip Bosses feed. So if you want to see in order, the order of posts, like what's been posted just today, what you need to do is in the little search bar up at the top right hand corner on your computer. I don't know if you can do it on your phone. I can't do it on my phone. But I know on my computer it's in the top right hand corner, it says search. If you just put in the little star asterisk symbol and press enter, it will pull up all of the posts in order of when they last came in as far as the date. So if you're wanting to know what was posted about on Lip Bosses today, put in that asterisk, and that's how you can find out, okay, what are the most recent posts on here, not necessarily what are people most recently talking about. If you have questions about that, let me know. Okay, as far as introducing products, so as we all know, we all were probably introduced to products with SeneGence with LipSense first. We heard about LipSense first. Well, as many of you know, and if you don't know, this is important to know, that there are more products in SeneGence than just LipSense alone. There is a skincare line and there's a cosmetic line. And these products are really important to know about. LipSense is kind of the item that gets your foot in the door and is creating all the hype out there. Well, you need to know about the other products, you need to understand them, and you need to know if they work. That is the importance of why we have the Fast Start bonuses as well, is you're given over $1,200 worth of product for free if you reach those 3 Fast Start bonuses, which are at your 30-day, your 60-day, and your 90-day. So the reason why it's important to know about these products is, one, they're awesome. Once you start using them, you will see the Shadow Sense. If you've used them, some people love the Shadow Sense the most. The skincare line, I'm a huge fan of the skincare line. It's helped my skin so much. My skin is clearing up tremendously, and that is because I'll go into it more, but the Senaplex Complex, the patent ingredients that are in all the cream-based products with Senegence, that is huge in the cosmetic world right now. The patent that we have on our product, on the ingredients in our product. So I'll go over that in a minute. But the reason why you need to not only advertise the LipSense and to also jump on board with the other products is because honestly it's going to open up your opportunity for your retail opportunities. You're going to be able to sell not just LipSense to one customer, but maybe a whole cosmetic or skincare line, which means that's more money-making opportunity for you, and that's also helping other people to be introduced to some great product. Now, you need to start doing this pretty soon after you start selling LipSense. So I would say, once you start up your Facebook page and you're advertising about LipSense, don't wait too long before you start introducing the other products. Don't wait too long before you start trying the other products. And the reason for that is because if you start advertising about it a month, 2 months, 3 months later after you've been doing only LipSense, people are going to kind of question your integrity. They're going to kind of go, well, you've been advertising LipSense so much, and then all of a sudden, out of the blue, you start advertising all these other products. Like, why didn't you bring them up sooner? Why? And they might question the quality of these products because you haven't brought them up. But the reality is they're just as amazing as LipSense. Some people will love them even more than LipSense because of how amazing they are. So make sure that you really are including that in your retail opportunities, and it just gives you more money in your pocket at the same time, which is awesome for you, awesome for everybody else, because you're spreading the word about the amazing product that Senegence has to offer. Okay, fast starts. So when you sign up, if I have not explained this to you very well, which I know some of you signed up quickly after I did, so I didn't even understand the whole fast starts and everything until I started hitting them. So fast starts are product around $400 that you get every 30 days for the first 90 days that you've signed up. So at day 30, if you have hit 1,000 PV in orders, you will get on or before that 30-day mark, from the date that you've signed up until 30 days after that date of signing up, if you have hit 1,000 PV, then you are then qualified for about $400 worth of free product. That also happens again at day 60, so from day 30 to day 60, and then from day 60 to day 90, totaling a total of $1,200 worth of product. $1,200 worth of product that you can get for free if you are hitting your 1,000 PV marks by the time of those deadlines. So if you did not hit your first 30-day fast start, my challenge to you is to hit your 60-day, because these products, seriously, I've never used skincare lines that work as well as the ones I'm getting, and I got it for free. So you really need to take advantage of it, and again, it's more money in your pocket, the more product that you have to offer to your customers. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stop there. Just for time's sake, I'm going to start another video. I'll do round 2. So this was video number 1 of the training from the Lip Bosses training last week up in Kaysville. And I'll start video number 2 just right after this. See you in a sec, guys.